Since I can remember as a kid, I like airplanes. I like everything that flies. I would build small airplanes, plastic models, RC airplanes.
And audio's great. I don't know if you've seen the Lego movie at all, but a little blue space guy, I will build his spaceship anytime, anywhere.
I was always interested in science fiction, frankly, and was always interested in the opportunity for us to not only send machines out into deep space, but to send humans out into deep space.
I watched Neil Armstrong take the first steps on the moon. That was so exciting at that time. You know, we had no idea what was going to happen.
It turns out that where I grew up was overflown by military aircraft on test flights.
And my mother used to take us down to the flight line and basically sit right beneath the runway.
So I could basically just stay there for 4 or 5 hours and watch planes take off and land. And to me, there was no better way to spend my free time.
Let's try.
It's sort of a community of people who really see that aerospace engineering is really the coolest thing we do, and of course, what else could there be?
What's cooler than going into aerospace? You get to see the whole Earth if you go high enough.
Many places were approached 100 years ago to create a curriculum in aeronautics, but Michigan really said, we know this is an important area, and actually seized the opportunity. And I think we've been doing that all along.
It's kind of indicative of the experimental attitude that a lot of the professors have here, and even the students as well. It's the attitude that you approach aerospace engineering with a hands-on type of perspective.
I see students start out, and they were like me, you know, they were just curious, but had no idea what they were getting into. And then there's always this point in their career where something clicks.
You know, my flight opportunities, the things that I've flown, maybe inspire them and teach them how to do certain things. It's a reverse process as well too. Their youth, their eagerness to try things that have never been done before is very contagious.
When that clicks in their mind, then I know that we sort of have achieved our goal. That, you know, from now on, their scientific curiosity has kicked in.
If you look at the history of the department, and to a certain extent the University of Michigan, we've played a leading role throughout the development of human flight. You could talk about Kelly Johnson and the work that he did at the Skunk Works to develop the SR-71 and the U-2. You could talk about the role that we played in educating many of the early astronauts, and to a certain extent we do that to this day. Michigan Aerospace and Michigan in general has been there all along, setting the tone. And now we're doing it again.
The students graduating now are facing the challenge that the country doesn't know exactly what we want.
Aerospace is such a critical part of the world's economy that it really behooves the United States to be at the forefront of that technology.
Wind 110 at 8. Visibility.
I don't know, it's this fascination here. It's the opportunity to do something maybe you're not originally designed for.
Whenever I'm flying, it ties me back to my memories as a child, and it makes me feel that at that point in time, I'm doing the right thing, and it makes me remember that I am on the right track to become the person I want to become.
Everyone really shares the same passion. You know, if they're not flying, they want to create the devices that will fly. They want to be the ones to send the next spacecraft to Mars and to an asteroid.
Michigan Aerospace as a whole we're growing. We've got vibrant faculty. We've got growing student populations that come in with a heart and a passion. And I see in the next 100 years going further, going deeper than we've ever done before. I expect we'll have vehicles that are leaving our solar system and going off for the next star, going off for the next planet.
I also hope the department is in a position to set the agenda for the next 100 years and beyond, so that whatever we think is what the world of the 22nd century should be, that we're in a position to help shape that. I can't think of a better aerospace engineering department in the country, frankly, if not in the world.